Ben Shepherd and Susanna Reid.
Hi there, good morning. It's just gone 6:30. Welcome to the programme.
I had a very surreal moment this morning when we were in for the meeting, and there you were sitting on my sofa, and above you the television was blaring out Tipping Point. I had a double dose of Ben Shepherd.
Can't get enough. It's like having the double vaccine, isn't it? But in one hit.
It is. And
I'm the equivalent of the Johnson & Johnson single shot.
Well, actually, I got a double shot of you this morning on the television and in the meeting, Tim. Quiet over there in the back. But there is good news this morning. Lots of good news, lots of positive news, Dr. Hillary. Because talking about a double Tuesday during a debate on support for businesses and individuals, but the Deputy Speaker told him to go and change because he wasn't appropriately dressed. Should we judge? Could barely see the poor man. He wasn't wearing pyjamas, he was wearing a sweater. He
was wearing a sweater in the kitchen initially, apparently. I don't know if we've got a shot. It's very hard to see.
What's a better shot of Jonathan Gullis? Because obviously the Deputy Speaker could see him better. They're very welcome on this show wearing a jumper, because we have had people in their pyjamas. You'll remember the interview with Martin Clunes from his sofa. Have we got...
It can be, because even if you are prepared above the desk...
The Zoom call goes from here.
You can get caught if you haven't been prepared all the way down, as Cammy found out when we interviewed him. Cammy, I think that might have been an age thing, though. Cammy just forgets. It wasn't necessarily on Zoom.
What would the Deputy Speaker say about that? Meanwhile, after a discussion on this programme about the state of the hair of the Prime Minister, his partner, Carrie Simons, got the scissors out and gave him a trim. So shall we see a before and after of Boris's bonce?
Downstairs, who's 14, and he just looked up and he started laughing. I said, is he really the Prime Minister? Yeah. I said, I wouldn't be allowed to go to school with...
My hair's quite hard to control, frankly, most days.
There's a good big team of people that control your hair.
They do. They absolutely
do a fine job. Talking of fine jobs,
yes,
we should point out that it was the RTS Awards yesterday, the Royal Television Society Awards, that were given to all sorts of different categories, interviews, broadcasters, news channel of the year. But they did give a collective award to all of the technical teams that are working in broadcasting at the moment for their extraordinary skills at keeping TV on the air.
Absolutely right. The pandemic and lockdown forced the industry to devise new ways of content gathering, and in the front line were hundreds of colleagues, the technical and engineering teams whose contributions are rarely recognised in these awards. So congratulations to our technical team. Thank you very much for keeping up. Between
all the technical teams, so we're going to have a fight to decide who gets actually to hold it, because how are they going to decide who... And Darren on camera 2 is willing to go in for the GMB team.
Darren, so we can't actually give you anything to all the winners, and for keeping us on air. It is a privilege to broadcast during tough times.
The technical teams failed in France, didn't they?
Oh, a TV presenter in France had a total mare because she turned up, sat down in front of the camera and didn't have anything to tell the audience.
It's our worst nightmare, this is.
Wouldn't happen here, though. Wouldn't happen here because winning. Still to come, we're going to be joined by Sean Ryder and Reverend Richard Coles, because they are thrust into the world of stand-up comedy, and it's for an excellent cause.
Certainly is. You're watching Good Morning Britain on ITV.
See you in a moment.